Hello, everybody, and we are live. Yes, we are live for the Montreal Canadiens game. This is, of course, post game. They took on the Detroit Red Wings tonight, and they kind of lost. Of course, we are going to get into that. I'm going to get into the recap. Hey, Linebot, how's it going? Hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm mad about the Habs. James, no worries, man. Tonight, I'm kind of mad, but not really. We'll get into it. Harry is cool. Hey, bystander, thank you, man. Thank you, appreciate it. So of course, if you're new here, we get into the stats on the board, and then I get into the actual recap of the game. And by the way, I actually do have my stand here. I forgot to grab it before the game, and I don't want to leave now, so it'll be here for sure on Thursday, Friday, Thursday. No, Friday against the Oilers. So Tatar still leads the team 16 goals, 20 assists, 36 points. Brendan Gallagher is second with who sadly is of course still injured. 15 goals, 18 assists for 33 points. Max Domi 12 goals, 21 assists, 33 points. He's actually tied with Domi with Gallagher now that we look at it. Who's just below Shea Weber with 12 goals, 20 assists, 32 points. Philippe Deneau with 10 goals, 20 assists for 30 points. Nick Suzuki with 8 goals, 18 assists for 26 points. Jeff Petrie with 6 goals, 19 assists, 25 points. Yoel Armia, who is currently still injured, with 12 goals, 9 assists for 21 points. Artturi Lehkonen, 10 goals, 11 assists for 21 points as well. And Jonathan Drouin, who is still injured. No updates on him right now, by the way. 7 goals, 8 assists, 15 points. He's at the exact same still as Ben Sherratt, who thankfully has not been injured yet. Nick Cousins with 5 goals, 8 assists, 13 points. Ilya Kovalchuk, 3 goals, 9 assists, 12 points. We are definitely going to talk about Ilya Kovalchuk a little later in the video for the actual review aspect. Nate Thompson with 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points. Victor Mete, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. There's a reason his total has gone up. Jordan Wheel with 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points. Paul Byron, who was injured sadly, 1 goal, 3 assists for 4 points. Brent Kulak with three assists. Cale Fleury, 1 goal. Charles Hudon and Christian Fulling, each with an assist. And Matthew Pekka, Ryan Palin, Gustav Olofsson, Otto Leskinen, Riley Barber, and someone else I forget. Lucas Volkdemo with 0 points for the team. Hello from Moscow. 1 extra. Hello from Moscow. Hello to Moscow. It was a big show yesterday on Raw, not CM Punk. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be someone that was bad. So the record for the Canadians, right? Why did you lose so many subs? Sky Tigers, I have no idea. Maybe it's because YouTube caught on that Slapshot was using his alternate accounts to sub to me, which is something I really don't condone if you're just trying to inflate my subs. But last night I was caught up in the moment, so if anyone is planning on doing that, please don't use alt accounts to inflate my sub count at all. Hashtag tank for Lefrenier. So our record is now 18, 19, and 7, still 43 points. Last game is obviously this one, Canadiens 3, Red Wings 4. This is now our 7th loss in a row. 1 extra. Thank you very much for the subscription. I hope you are enjoying the content. Power play is now 24 for 118. Penalty kill is 101 for 130. Home record is 8, 10, and 4, and our away record is now 10, 9, and 3. If I'm being honest, this game was absolutely god awful. We lost to the worst team in the NHL. We are hard tanking, which is funny because people would have thought us getting Ilya Kovalchuk, we are going to try and push for a playoff spot. We're 0-2 with Kovalchuk in the lineup. It's not on him, obviously. But it's obviously not on Kovalchuk, but I don't speak Eng, bro. Good luck. Oh, 1 extra. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming by to the stream. Kovalchuk was pretty good. Sky Tigers, Kovalchuk was really, really good. We will get to Covey, of course, through the game. So getting into the actual notes, I'm going to try and rush this review just a little bit. And by the way, actually, now I'm going to talk about it right now real quick. Did you fix your internet? There's nothing to fix, really. There's nothing to fix. I don't know how to fix my internet. That's actually what I wanted to mention is my apologies for last night's review just suddenly cutting off about an hour in, right before I was about to play the guitar. My Wi-Fi kept going out for some reason. Last night was a really bad night for the Wi-Fi. Knock on wood, but it seemed to be pretty good tonight. So hopefully I will be able to get through the review fairly smoothly. And now to the actual recap of the game. Technically, Canadians suck. Jean-Paul too. The Canadians do suck right now. This is their second biggest losing streak of the season. It's 7 in a row. And I'm honestly thinking I might have to do a video on them tomorrow. The quality kind of suck, not gonna lie. Ah, shit. Sky Tigers, that sucks. It's probably gonna be like that for at least the next year, I would think, unless somehow we get better internet, which I highly doubt, honestly. If you guys ever move to where I live, don't get Paul's cable. It's absolute trash. My team lost tonight too. Hey James, sorry about that, man. But I'm honestly thinking in the next 24 hours, or after this video ends, I might need to do a video on the Habs. How are we losing and how are we tanking? Arizona Coyotes better, bro? Yeah, of course they are, because they've tanked for like 8 years. They've gotten good picks. They've gotten good trades. This is the first of probably at least 3 or 4 that they're actually going to be really good, and hopefully this year get to the. Actually, technically, probably the Coyotes don't want to get to the second round, because then you're giving up 2 first-rounders to New Jersey for a pure rental. Hey, Let's Hockey. How's it going, man? Let's Hockey. How's it going? So the lineups for tonight were Tatar Danault, Kovalchuk, Lehkonen, Domi Suzuki, Palin, Kotkaniemi Cousins, Volkodimo, Thompson Weiss, and Sherratt Weber. Scandella Petrie and Mete Kulak, Kulak Mete. They moved Mete over to the right defense, I believe. So Kulak was in tonight, which I found quite weird. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess just to give Fleury a night off. We are friend? Hell yeah, James, we are friend. Good night. Hey, good night, John Paul, or whatever. If you're salty, you can head out of here. I'm so angry. Let's Hockey. I am kind of too. I'm gonna get into it. And Lindgren got the start tonight. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, this loss was absolutely not Lindgren's fault. Lindgren played really, really well. And I'm gonna say now, if Price was in that, this would be a 7-8-3 game. It would be like 7-8, a 7-3, 8-3. It would be something like that for the Red Wings. Lindgren played like a starter tonight. He played really, really well, despite allowing the 4 goals. He played very, very well, in my opinion. So early on, the Habs went shorthanded. It was a tripping call. I forgot to see, or I didn't see who exactly it was. But the Habs were able to kill it off. They were able to kill it off the PK. They're 1 for 1 thus far. And the Habs are playing I found at least the Habs are playing decent, despite being outshot by the Red Wings. They were holding their own against the Red Wings. Hey, Slapshot Jack, how's it going, man? How's it going? And the Habs went to the PK again. It's a really bad cross check by Nick Cousins on Mike Arena. It looked really ugly. I would personally argue it should have been 5 in a game. But shorthanded, it's a breakaway for Artturi. Lehkonen pokes it away. It's a great one, and he scores. He scores. It's completely unassisted. Gives the Habs a 1-0 lead, and the Habs kill off the rest of the power play. The Red Wings power play. They're 2 for 2 on the night. Hey Harry, I'm getting frustrated. All the loose turnovers are being turned into goals against us. Randy, and I'm getting frustrated as well. We've lost 15 within two losing streaks, which I know that kind of sounds weird of me saying because it's kind of obvious what that is, but still, those 15 losses could easily, if they were victories, if those 15 losses are turned into victories, we probably have about 55 points, honestly, and we're probably in the playoff race right now. What about the McCarron trade? It's really a nothing trade, or at least I don't think it is. I don't know if it's a falling out with the team or what's going on with the McCarron trade. If you guys could let me know, I'd really appreciate it. Dude, that move in Nashville's coach Cecilia was kind of silly. Nice, went from 3 years to 7 years. Oh, nice, Sky Tigers. Thank you for updating me. But McCarron got traded to Nashville for some other prospect. So if it turns out like the Weber deal, that means that this player should be getting about 50 points in 70 games in about 2 years with us. Everyone like up the video. Oh, thank you, Sky Tigers. Everyone like the video if you're enjoying the content. If you're not, don't worry about it. You don't need to like the video. But if you are, please hit that like button. I don't know why I was doing this. It's kind of iffy. Nashville's desperate for the cup now. They rushed it. They really are. And what they don't understand is they're not going to get the Stanley Cup. They are not getting a cup in Nashville ever. And in like 10 years, they're going to be relocated to Houston or something. Yeah, Lauren Dample. Lauren Dample. I feel like I've heard his name a few times before, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, there we go. So the Habs get a power play. Kovalchuk draws it. Repeat tonight, and then the Habs go again to the PK. Tatar went to the box first on sportsmanlike. Oh, damn it! You guys here? Can you guys hear me? See me? All right, here we go. Yeah, my internet's starting to act up, so I'm gonna rush the review now. I just noticed the guitar on the wall. Yeah, Randy, it's kind of not noticeable. Once you notice, yeah, he's a gritty play. Once you notice it, you really yeah, once you notice it, you really can't unsee it. Stream lagging good now? Yeah, Sky, that's why I said I'm gonna try and rush the review now, just because. Yeah, it's kind of it's probably gonna lag out a couple more times. Nashville's good. It's just this year they haven't got shit. They really haven't done shit either. They went to the finals in 2017. They didn't win anything. Subban didn't bring the cup to Nashville like he said he was going to, and now he's in a floundering New Jersey place who's not even gonna win the draft lottery. If you look at Kovalchuk's highlights from LA, most are one-timers and most are on the power play. Give him the shot. I agree, Randy. I have not seen Kovalchuk's highlights from power play, but yeah, I really I really honestly I just gotta say Kovalchuk should be playing more on the power play. Well, he got the Atlanta treatment. He played the full 2 minutes on a power play tonight. He did look really, really well. He looked really well on the power play. He was trying to direct things, it seemed. He was doing very, very well. The Canadiens and my team are the same. We were both on a big losing streak. Rick Nelson, sorry to hear that, brother. Really sorry to hear that, man. That really sucks to hear. Your team is also on a losing streak. The Blues were last in the NHL last year, so it's not impossible. We just have to choose. They were not last. They were not last. They were never out of a playoff spot. They were never below 10 points. And it's like, all right, they're over 10 points out. They're not gonna get to the they're not gonna get to the playoffs. It was like they were like 6 or 7 points out. Habs, it's different. We're now like 8 or 9 points, and it's the East. The West is so easy to get into, for the most part, unless you're the Nashville Predators and the San Jose Sharks. But the Blues, they never really were last in the NHL. Like they were always like three. They always had 3 or 4 games in hand, or they had like 3 or 4 games in hand, or they had an extra 3 or 4 games to play, while the other teams were at like 37. They were at like 33 or something like that in January, or something. It was something like that. So they weren't really last place, really, when you think about it. Yeah, give Kovalchuk more shots on goal, Randy. I agree. Like Coyotes are the punching bag of the NHL apparently, but they haven't been relocated. They almost did, but after they got Phil Kessel, that cleared up the issue. I don't know if it's really Phil Kessel or the fact that they got someone who bought the team to keep them in Phoenix or Arizona, Glendale. So it's probably more so to do with that. The Habs. Oh yeah, Tatar went to the box with Front Sportsmanlike. He argued with an official after what he wanted was he wanted a hooking call on a breakaway, or while he was on a breakaway. Didn't get it. He got a penalty himself. And good job, Tatar. You're back to taking dumbass penalties again. Final 20 seconds of the first, it's really not good to do that. But heading into the second, it's 1-0 Habs. Shots are 12-6 Red Wings. That white Habs jersey must be clean and collecting dust in your closet. It really is. It really is, Randy. Thank you very much for that. I need to go. Hope I'm not going to Dreamwell. Let's talk. If you don't want to dream well, then I hope you don't. But if that was a typo, then I hope you do dream well. See you. Let's talk. Hope you enjoyed the stream thus far. It was an issue with the stadium contract, but when they got Phil, the ticket price. Yeah, that is. Yeah, the ticket prices obviously did go up with Phil, and they're probably going to go up a little more with Taylor Hall now. But I don't know. I feel like the guy who bought the Phoenix Coyotes and like, okay, we're going to keep them in the Phoenix, kind of helped a little bit. So into the second period, the Habs were able to kill off the rest of the Wings power play from that Tatar penalty, which thankfully they were able to do. They were 3-3. Dream well equals next year. Hope I'm not going to next year. Hey, Techno Junkie, how's it going, man? How's it going, Techno? 7 likes, guys. Thank you very much. If you're liking the stream, hit that like button. I appreciate all the likes and all the views. The Habs were playing well in the second period. They were trying to take control of the game, and then they got a power play with a roughing called, and then another power play. It was a 5-on-3. Lehkonen drew a boarding then, and on that 5-on-3, they're able to convert it into a goal. It's Nick Suzuki helpers going to Domi and Kovalchuk. They're not then able to capitalize on the 5-on-4, but they're 1-for-3 on the PP. Kovalchuk gets a point. Domi, did not, and Kovalchuk gets an assist. He has point per game with the Canadiens, 2 points in 2 games. Maybe it's a good pickup for us. The Habs then again went to the PK. It was apparently a face-off violation that went to Nick Cousins. I didn't see it, but it cost the Habs. The Red Wings finally scored. It was Franz Nielsen with his second of the year. It's 2-1 Habs now. And nearing the end of the second, Tatar got a few good chances. He wasn't able to control the puck on some of them. And Habs were really looking for the 3-1 lead, but they just couldn't get it. So at the end of the second period, it's 2-1 Habs. Shots were 23-16 Red Wings at that point then. So the Red Wings got 9 shots compared to the Canadiens 10. So the Canadiens did lead the shots in the second period, just barely though. And then apparently, because I missed the first few minutes of the second period, 51 seconds in, it was Robbie Fabry. Robbie Fabry, who's looking really, really good since getting traded from St. Louis to Detroit. Arguably looking like a steal trade, even though everyone did admit it was really to get Robbie Fabry some ice time, which I believe he's playing on that second line. If not the first, he should be playing on the first line. But Robbie Fabry tied it up 51 seconds into the game, and given how Lindgren played very, very well, I'm not going to blame it on him because he probably wasn't the reason they scored. And then once I come back, almost immediately as I sit onto the couch, Victor Mete scores his 4th of the year. It was deflected by a Red Wing into the net. That's probably the easiest goal Victor Mete will ever get. And this is coming from a guy who saw him not score on an empty net last year when it was wide open. And yeah, the helpers go to Kovalchuk and Suzuki. So Suzuki with a 2-point night. Kovalchuk with 2 helpers. Kovalchuk has 3 points in 2 games with the Canadiens. He already has 1/3 of the points he had with the Kings in 15-20 games in 3. Maybe Kovalchuk should have signed with the Canadiens when he signed that $3.25 million contract. Maybe he would have had another 70-80 point season last year. Who really knows? And where am I? I am right here. The Habs are looking for another goal with Tatar again, but this time he ended up drawing slashing. So the Habs did get their chance on the power play, and of course they weren't able to capitalize on it. They were 1-4 on the power play, and then Franz Nielsen scored a really nice beauty of a goal, just deking past Lindgren, getting the backhand off, his second of the game, and they tied up at 3. Thinking about the Canadiens over the last 20 years, we have had mid to late round draft picks because we end up 7th or 8th in the playoffs. Besides okay, Randy, I'll let you finish that. I'll let you finish that. And then the Habs are really getting outplayed by the Red Wings of all teams. Then it's Philip Zadina. Zadina gives the Red Wings a 4-3 lead. Mete really can't be blamed because he was kind of left alone to handle a 2-on-1 by himself, which he really couldn't do. And then why was there not a holding call with Paling drawing it for the Canadiens to go to the power play? It was a holding. I didn't see who exactly it was, but it should have been a holding call. The Canadiens should have gotten that chance on the power play, but ref didn't see it, even though he was kind of right there. Probably was focused on the play with the puck. So, yeah. Where we had 5th pick Price and 3rd pick Kotkaniemi. At the bar we were all expecting the Canadiens to win this one, yet we lost. I predict Ottawa will take us over, and I also predict that they will not make the playoffs. Techno Junkie, yeah, it's like almost 100% the Red Wings. Yeah, the Red Wings. The Senators and the Canadiens will not make the playoffs. I think it's better to just go full tank mode, and if you can get first overall. I honestly feel like perhaps maybe there's a conspiracy in play. It's all Bettman's fault after all. Shout out to the hockey guy on that. Where the Canadiens, no matter what place they finish in the playoffs, if it's out of the playoffs, when the draft lottery comes around, the Canadiens will get selected first overall to pick up Alexis Lafreniere. I mean, the draft is in Montreal. Montreal is the biggest hockey market. Who knows? But yeah, I agree. Thinking about the Canadians over the last 20 years, we have had mid to late round draft picks. Except for the year where we drafted, of course, Kotkaniemi, Price, and Alex Galchenyuk, because Galchenyuk did go third overall to us in 2012. I don't think we've ever won a draft lottery. Well, obviously, because it's only been around since the last lockout, we've never been that bad. But I don't think we've never had a first overall pick that's been ours. Of course, excluding when St. Louis traded us first overall, that became Guy Lafleur. Excluding that, I don't think the Habs have ever finished last in the league. So it's like, all right, yeah, Habs are going to get first overall. I don't think so. But yeah, the bar was pretty high. A lot of people were thinking, okay, Canadians, they're either going to make the playoffs or like last year, they're going to be just out of the playoffs. Um, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good in a way that we are tanking, because if we do end up getting Alexis Lafreniere, he most likely does play next year. And if Caulfield comes up and Romanov, and Suzuki plays the way he's been playing this year, and Primo's ready for the backup role or probably the starter, because Carey Price can't save a goddamn puck to save his life right now. Who knows? Who knows what the Canadians do next year? Who really? And if we bring back Kovalchuk, if he plays as well as he has in the very small sample size we've seen of him as a Canadian, who knows? Where am I? Okay. The Habs pulled Lindgren with about a minute and a half left. Nothing really came of it. They were really trying for that goal, though. They had Kovalchuk and Weber at the point. They were trying to get Kovalchuk several attempts at the one timer, trying to get it to Weber. They were trying to get it up They were trying to get a good play set up. They were just not able to get anything to Bernier. And the Habs lose 4-3 to the Red Wings of all teams. And the final shots, 30-26 Red Wings. They were 1 for 5 on the power play and 4 for 4 on the PK. This was just a very, very bad game for the Canadians overall. 7th loss in a row. If we lose our next game, we tie our record from earlier this year. Somehow we are not last in the league. We really should be. Honestly, I wonder at the trade deadline if we sell pieces off, if we sell Weber off, say to Ottawa for first and second overall, if we trade Price away, which we really should, because $10.5 million. If you only pay Price 5, for example, you're getting yourself a top 6 and some. I don't know what you do, honestly. Stream, of course, is being laggy because it's a piece of shit right now. All right, so yeah, I'm probably gonna end it in just a couple minutes because the stream is lagging right now. But I don't know if you try and sell things off, try and improve for the future. If you keep this current core and you just bring up guys like Romanov and Caulfield and Lafreniere, when will we start winning? Jesse, I really don't know. Probably next season, honestly. Yeah, honestly, at this point, the Red Wings are probably going to get to 20 wins before the Canadians do. I really don't know, Jesse. I really don't know when we'll start winning. So yeah, that's probably going to do it, guys. Actually, I'm probably going to get out of here. The internet's been a little laggy right now. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Next season, man. Yep, next season. Next season, Techno. And next season, Canadians are going to make the playoffs. I'm calling it now. Canadians will make the playoffs, and they're going to go to the second round at least. So yeah, if anyone's coming in and you want to talk Habs or have any questions, comments, please let me know. I'm going to do my outro if not. Or for now, if there is. Got talent, but pick possession is more. Yeah, I agree, Randy. I agree. We do have the talent, but the possession is what's most important. We do need to try and control the possession as much as we can. Hey, Spotlight, how's it going, brother? How's it going, Spotlight? I guess I'll stay alive for just a little bit longer, given I'm getting subscribed on Puff Club, subscribed on the HD Club, subscribed on the Puff. Fuck. Okay, are we back? Are we back? Okay, yep, we're back. Yep, we're back, I think. Different coaching on how to keep the puck possession than chasing the puck. I agree. I do think we do need different coaching to I think we need to pull a Toronto Maple Leafs and just not trade. Fire Claude Julien, call up our AHL coach, or if you want, make Kirk Muller the coach, which would probably be better to just call your AHL coach or OHL, whatever we have. I'm pretty sure the AHL. Yeah, if it worked for the Maple Leafs, it can't be much worse for the Habs, unless, of course, we just tank for the season and then in the offseason fire Julian and bring up our AHL coach if you want to do that or whatever. Yeah, I really don't know what the Canadiens want to do at this point. So yeah, guys, since the internet's lagging, I am gonna get out of here. Sadly, if anyone wants to talk, of course, if anyone does want to talk hockey or talk anything really, I do have the special Discord link just for this stream that I will post. So yeah, if you guys want to talk hockey or movies or anything you want to talk about, please join the Discord. Absolute Rangers 5-3, so no your team. Rip. Price and a first for Freddie Anderson? Hell no, I wouldn't do Price in a first. I'd do Price in 2 seconds, but I would not trade this year's first, which is going to be Alexis Lafreniere. You do not need the Maple Leafs getting another top end talent. Since even though I am a Maple Leafs fan, I would much rather the Habs keep Alexis Lafreniere since the Leafs kind of have Matthews and Marner. It depends. Unless you're trading next year's first, which I kind of wouldn't mind, but I'd be a little iffy on trading first rounders. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite. Gee, I cannot speak today. I'm gonna take a squirt of water before my. Oh, so that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite channel, exclusive Lamar. God damn it, it's lagging again. All right, we're back. Okay. Subscribe if you're a moderator in the chat, like my good friends Spotlight, Randy, and Jesse are. Then you're a member of the Twitch. I'm not using it all until I am able to set up Streamlabs OBS, and hopefully from there I'll be able to to stream on Twitch one day. Amazon wishlist in the description if you want to check. That's also what the PO box is for. If you want to send me anything my way, that's greatly appreciated. You'll get your own video unless there's enough mail. I'll try and start doing M&M, which is Monday Night Mail, of course. But yeah, and actually tomorrow more than likely, because I keep putting it off because I keep needing to edit the video. I'll probably upload the unboxing for the stuff Rick got me. Well, unboxing. It's not really an unboxing because my sister. It's explained in the video. And of course, the letterbox in the description, that's where I rate and review movies. Most of the time, I just rate them. Very rarely I review them. Spoilers, though, if you do check out the reviews on there. So check out the letterbox for new movies I love, unless you'd rather check out the video I made on Christmas, aka as of right now, the last video I made. Check it out if you want new movies I hate, unless I plan to make a video on that in the future, which I don't right now, but who knows, maybe. That's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harris, and I am out. Peace.